Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, okay? You don't want to miss this, trust me. Nobody likes to go through a breakup, but hey, it happens at the end of the day. If the relationship is not making any headway, someone has to break it off, someone has to call it quits, okay? Because if nobody does that, you and your partner will just be wasting each other's time. So sometimes a breakup is inevitable, but you don't want to hurt their feelings. How do you ensure that the effect is reduced? It's not so hurtful on them. How do you do it? That's what this video is all about. We're talking about how to break up like a saint. And when I say a saint, I mean a good person. How to break up with your partner in such a way that they're not going to feel the impact so much. Yes, it might hurt. Yes, it might feel so terrible. But because you did it in such a not so bad way, it will be easier for them to get over it and move on. We're talking how to break up with your partner like a saint. My name is Chris, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're ready for the show, I am ready. So let's dive into it. The first tip on how to break up like a saint is to do the breakup in person. Come on, okay? If you don't pick anything from this video, you need to pick this. Never break up with your partner over the phone. Never do that over a text. Nope, don't do that. Don't write them a letter. Don't ask somebody to help you break up with them. That is so not cool, okay? If you're going to break up with them, the least you can do is to do it in person. Show them that you love them. Well, you once did love them, and you might not be into them in that sense anymore, but I want to believe that you still care about them. So yeah, you still love them, but not in a romantic way, yeah? So you need to respect them enough to show up and do the breakup yourself. Be a man and be a woman. Do it yourself. It's so respectful when you do that. You have to look them in the face and tell them that you're no longer interested. Okay? It is so disrespectful to break up with your partner over the phone or over a text. It is so disrespectful. Don't do that, okay? Never ever do that. If you must break up with them, make sure that you show up in person, okay? Wear your big boy pants, wear your big girl pants, and do it in person. They're not going to bite you. If it's important to you that you break up with them, you have to brace up and do it, okay? Do it in person. Have that discussion with them in person. It's the least that you can do, especially if you're trying to act like the good person that you are. The second tip on how to break up like a saint is to state your reasons for the breakup. Don't just say, I'm calling it quits and that's it. Nope, nope, nope. If you're going to break up with them, again, the least you can do is to tell them why you're breaking up with them. You see, not telling your partner why you're breaking up with them is going to leave them with several questions. And these questions without answers will affect their self-esteem. Moving on is going to be very difficult because they will continue to blame themselves. They'll keep thinking that they were not good enough for you, that it was all them. And that might not be true, okay? You breaking up with your partner doesn't mean that you're better than them. It doesn't mean that they were never good enough for you. You might have your reasons for wanting to break up with them. And hey, your reasons might be valid. Okay, if your reasons are your truth, then who is to judge you? Okay, they are valid, but guess what? You have to state those reasons to your partner. Don't keep them in the dark. No, don't keep them guessing. Tell them, let them know why you are calling it quits. Let them know why you're breaking up, okay? When you do that, you help them see things clearly. And with the knowledge of that, it's easier for them to move on. Imagine not telling them why you're breaking up with them. They'll keep guessing, they'll keep assuming things that are not true, things that are totally off the table. Don't do that. Don't keep them guessing. Remember, you're a good person. You're supposed to be a saint. So please state the reasons why you are breaking up with them. Alright? It's the least you can do, especially if you wish them well. We're talking about how to break up with your partner like a saint. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and also leave a comment below to let me know that yeah, you find this video interesting. The third tip on how to break up with your partner like a saint is to take responsibility for your decision. Take responsibility for the role that you played in the relationship leading to the breakup, okay? Don't say that it was all your partner's fault. Hello, it takes two to tango, okay? And if the relationship isn't working out, there's a reason why it isn't working out, and you can't say that it's entirely your partner's fault. No, you must have played a role in that too. So while you're saying, hey, I'm no longer interested, I don't think I can do this anymore, you should take responsibility for the role that you played. If you did something wrong, you have to own it. You have to say, hey, I did this, I did that. I know that I'm not so perfect, but I just feel like we can't continue in this. We can't keep doing this, okay? Don't blame your partner. It's difficult for them already that you're calling it quits. I mean, when they woke up this morning, they probably weren't thinking about it. And now you're telling them that it's all over. That's a lot of, you know, emotional trauma. It's a lot of difficulty for them. So don't make it even harder by blaming them, by saying, you know what, it's all your fault. It's all your fault that this can work out. No, you have to take responsibility for your own role. Okay? Let them know that yes, there are areas where you could have done better, and if you had the chance again, you would do better. But unfortunately, you can't continue. Exonerating yourself completely is not a good idea, okay? It doesn't make you look good at all, because when you do that, you're indirectly saying that you're perfect. And hey, we all know that nobody is perfect. We know that perfection is an illusion. So don't try to play that card by exonerating yourself, okay? Take responsibility for your actions, take responsibility for the role that you played, and take responsibility for your decision. It's the least you can do if truly you care about your partner and you want them to move on easily. The fourth tip on how to break up like a saint is not to try to compensate your partner with friendship. So you think, hey, because you're breaking up with them, it will be easier for them if both of you could remain friends. First off, just because you want to be their friend doesn't mean that they want to be your friend. Okay? You have to let them choose to want to be your friend. So don't say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, but you know what? I think we can be great friends. No. Don't make that offer. That is you trying to compensate them, and it's not cool. Okay? If you're breaking up with them, let them take it all in. All right? And if at the end of the day they consider you worthy as a friend, they want to keep being friends with you, let them make that decision. Don't bring that up now, because if you do that, hey, you might just be taking advantage of the situation. Because if they are so hurt and they don't want to lose you completely, they might jump at the offer. They might want to have you as a friend, but are you guys really compatible as friends? Just because you were probably good together as a couple doesn't mean that you'll be good together as friends. They are two different things, alright? So don't try to compensate them with friendship. Let it flow naturally, okay? If both of you are going to be friends, trust me, it will happen organically. You don't have to force it. If you put it on the table right now, you're being manipulative. Yes, because you're trying to control the situation. You're saying, hey, I can be your boyfriend or I can be your girlfriend, but I can be your friend. That's not cool, okay? If you don't want to be in their life as their partner, just walk away quietly. Let them decide whether or not they want to be friends with you. It's not your call to make, okay? Just because you want it doesn't mean that they have to want it too. Perhaps they don't want you in their life, and that's okay, because there's no guarantee that you'll make a good friend. No, the best of lovers don't necessarily make the best of friends, and that's okay. So if you're breaking up with your partner and you want to do it amicably, you want to ensure that they are okay, please don't try to compensate them with an offer of friendship. Let them choose whether or not they want to be friends with you. At the right time, they will make that decision. And if they don't choose to be your friend, it's okay. Remember, you broke up with them. So if they don't want to be friends with you, it's also okay. The fifth tip on how to break up like a saint is to answer any questions that your partner might have for you. At this point, they might have lots of questions and they need answers, okay? Don't make things more difficult for them by not providing the answers. Be honest about the answers. If they ask you anything, answer honestly. It's the least that you can do. Okay, you answering their questions will give them the closure that they need. They might want to know why you're breaking up with them. They might want to know if they were not good enough for you. They might want to know a lot of things. Don't shut them out. No, don't do that. Give them the answers. If they are asking, you should be answering. I know that some of the questions might be difficult and you might not want to answer genuinely because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But guess what? It's better you answer genuinely and get it over with once and for all. That's not to say that you should be insensitive. No. You have to be diplomatic about it. Don't just open your mouth and say negative things because you're being honest. No, that's not cool. You have to, say the truth, but say it in a nice way. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you should alter things. I'm not saying that you should, whitewash things. Say the truth, be honest, but be nice about it, okay? The most important thing is to give them the answers that they are seeking. Because trust me, those answers will help them get by. It will help them get over the breakup faster. Without those answers, the journey to regaining themselves, to getting over you, might be longer. So please be open, be honest in answering all the questions that your partner, your soon to be ex, might have for you when you are breaking up with them. That's it, guys. Breakups don't have to be so hard, they don't have to be so difficult. If we could be a little bit nicer, trust me, people would move on better and faster. Remember, you dated this person for a while. It means that you felt something for them. You probably weren't head over heels in love with them, but you did feel something. So try to be a little bit nicer when you are breaking up with them. I did a video titled Signs You're Being Used by Your Partner in Your Relationship. You can find the video right here. You don't want to miss that video, trust me. Watch it to know whether or not you're being used by your partner in your relationship, because they might just be using you. My name is Chris once again, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, come on. What are you waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment below. Share your experience, okay? Let me know what you think about the topic. It was nice talking to you in this video. Alright, see you in the next one.